Welcome to News for Hearing Impaired. I'm Shubhendu Ghosh with my colleague Meera Bhatia. Let's begin with the top story. President Donald Trump addressed the joint session of Congress for the first time. From condemning the Kansas shooting to his election pitch of Make America Great Again, President Trump unveiled his bold agenda for the country. From immigration enforcement and border security steps to taking strong measures to tackle radical Islamic terrorism, President Trump delivered what he called a message of unity and strength, delivered straight from the heart. And back home in Uttar Pradesh, campaigning for remaining two phases of assembly polls has reached its peak. Leaders from various political parties are holding rallies seeking votes from the public. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address election rallies in Maharajganj and Deoria district today. While Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi will hold public meetings in Kushinagar district today. In Manipur, with just few days left for the first phase of assembly polls, electioneering is in full swing and campaigning is at its peak, with all political parties trying to reach out to voters of the state. Top political leaders throng the state to canvass for their party candidates. BJP President Amit Shah will address public meetings in Manipur today. Yesterday, Amit Shah addressed two election rallies, while Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi addressed an election rally at Imphal. Leaders of other political parties are also campaigning with full force in all parts of the state. A large number of students yesterday held a protest march in Delhi University against the last week's Ramjas College incident. The students and faculty members from various universities joined the march. Tight security arrangements were put in place for the march, with heavy deployment of police personnel. ABVP has addressed a press conference in New Delhi and said they will continue to oppose anti-national slogans on campus. Centre has meanwhile slammed the harassment of women students as well as anti-national slogans in universities and called for calm. Meanwhile, an FIR was filed against unknown persons under IT Act and relevant sections of the IPC on a complaint against alleged online death and rape threats issued to a DU student and daughter of martyred soldier Gurmeher Kaur. Delhi Police's cyber cell is probing the case. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday met a group of over 100 youth and children from Jammu and Kashmir. They are currently touring different parts of India as part of the initiative Vatan Ko Jano. The youth and children asked a number of questions to the Prime Minister on themes such as infrastructure development in J&K, sports facilities in the state, education and employment opportunities, and the Prime Minister's work routine. The registration of pilgrims for Amarnath Yatra are commencing from today for both Baltal and Chandanwari routes. The step-by-step procedure for registration has been put on Sri Amarnath Ji Shrine Board website www.sriamarnathjishrine.com. This year's Yatra shall commence simultaneously on both the routes from 29th June and culminate on Raksha Bandhan on the 7th of August. Foreign Secretary S. Jaishankar arrived in the United States on a 4-day visit. On the top of his agenda would be conveying India's concerns over a possible clampdown on H-1B visas and safety of Indian nationals living in the United States. During his 4-day visit to the US, Dr. Jaishankar will also be holding talks on regional and international issues of mutual interest with senior members. Central Statistical Organization CSO has pegged advanced GDP growth estimate for current fiscal at 7.1%, the same as projected earlier. Briefing media in New Delhi on second advanced estimates of national income 2016-17 and quarterly estimates of GDP, Chief Statistician said India's December quarter GDP stands at 7% in the demonetization period from October to December last year. And with that, we've come to the close of this bulletin. Namaskar.